Yeah, yeah. Hey, talk my shit, I'ma talk my shit. White tee on with the all white kicks. I'ma talk my shit, I'ma talk my shit. White tee on with the all white kicks. I'ma talk my shit, I'ma talk my shit.
My real name is Trey Warner. I was born in Harlem, New York, but I was raised in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I rap under the name Tyler Hustle. The name, it's based on Charlie Hustle, but really it's based on Better Call Saul. There's a point where they say that the main character, Saul Goodman, it's the Breaking Bad spinoff, Saul Goodman, he's nicknamed Charlie Hustle. And the reason is because he just has like this ability to have a dream, like have a vision and just make that stuff happen based purely off of his hustle. So he goes by the name Charlie Hustle. But I'm not really a Charlie guy, so I took up my own middle name, the name my dad gave me, Tyler, and I made it Tyler Hustle.
Hey, work hard, play hard, kill shit, yeah. Tell the truth, you always been a real bitch, yeah. I got better popping on some drill shit, yeah. Baby, you gon' know, you gon' feel this, yeah. I've been really rapping up the dome, no, yeah. I've been really rapping doing promo, yeah. I've been really rapping doing dumb shit, yeah. I've been really rapping like a dope chick. Really turn to rapping doing dumb shit. Tell me on the coke, bitch, look. Back in with the focus.
I mean, what's stressing me out is I'm trying to find a balance between this music stuff being a job and this music job being passion. I guess it's supposed to be both, but it doesn't always feel like both. Myself, nothing but myself. Everything that is music. I know I'm capable of doing this shit. I know I'm capable of taking my music to the next level. It's just a matter of whether I'm willing to put myself through hell for it. Lay me down to sleep. No morals out to sea. Lay me down to sleep. No morals out to sea. I was pretty much raised by a single mom. We lived in South Minneapolis for a good portion of my childhood until some shit happened. I don't even necessarily know. I was too young to know what was going on, but we ended up getting, I want to say, evicted. And then after we got evicted, housing was never the same throughout my childhood. I moved around different homes a lot of times, switching out, going house to house. Sometimes it would be like we weren't able to have a place to stay, and like we didn't even know where the hell we were gonna sleep. Like my mom would have conversations with us, like, it might be, I have no clue what the next step is from here. We might end up having to sleep in the car this week. And it never ended up happening. I've never had to sleep in a car, but there was a bunch of sleeping in homeless shelters. There was a bunch of sleeping in motels. There was a bunch of sleeping in hotels, like, you know, cheap little hotels and shit to just get by during the time that we just didn't have a house.
Alright, so I'm gonna come up here. Alright, Trey, you come out. You can leave the door open. Alright, Trey, come out. Alright.
Alright, fuck that. I got something I want to tell the world. Roddy Ricch just deactivated his Twitter accounts because you niggas was talking shit. Yes, his last album was kind of mid. I understand it. It was kind of mid. You know what? Sometimes that happens to an artist. Sometimes they just kind of drop mid shit. But that nigga Roddy Ricch, he made the box. You know what I'm talking about? How the fuck is you gonna disrespect this man Roddy Ricch like that? Talking about cause he's mid, he a mid artist. Roddy Ricch is not mid. That album was mid. I'll give you that. But Roddy Ricch, the nigga, that man is talented. That man made ball. I put the new fuzzies on his Jeep. I trap into the bloody bottles is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep on the racks inside my G's. You know what I'm talking about? So, fuck y'all niggas. Any one of y'all, if y'all ever disrespect Roddy Ricch, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck your grandmama, fuck your cousins, and fuck your nephews. Your nieces is fine though.
So the question was, where are you from?
When I first started making music, I just wrote down my lyrics a lot. I would just like write down a lot of lyrics. I wouldn't even hear the beat. I would just write down lyrics and then I'd put it on the beat later. Later I realized it sounds better when you write to the beat. To be able to just like have something to express myself, to hop on stage and give people a piece of myself, be able to talk about stuff I've been through in my life, like it feels really good. I love it. I'd do it forever if I could.
Man, it's Trizzy season, got you barely breathing. It's every season, what you talking about? Counting these papers, I need me a patience. They ain't the greatest, just stopping now. I just need me some Gucci. I just need me some Louis. I just copy my patent. 100 carats that Louis. Look, some diamonds is pretty.
Do you feel lucky in a way to be where you're at today?
I don't really, in some ways, yes. But I really feel like everything that I have now, I'm responsible for that shit. Like, I put myself in these positions. I was the one who, I went to private school for high school. I was the brokest motherfucker in that high school. Being a black kid, the brokest kid up in that school, like that was difficult. That shit was hard. That was not an easy experience. But putting myself through that experience, putting myself through that, has made me way better. Has helped me out in the sense that it has introduced me to more struggle. And I feel like because of the fact that I've been introduced to more struggle, that I'm more able to deal with the hard stuff, the hard truths, the hard facts. You know, I'm more willing to, you know, embrace the suck, I guess. You know, like take on the bad situations, accept them for what they are. I feel like I've gotten really good at having bad things happening to me and just brushing the dirt off my shoulders.
If you could choose to be another race right now, would you do it?
No. I can't imagine doing that. I've lived too far in this life, and I have a lot of pride in being a black man at this point.
Talk to me a little bit about Super Smash Bros.
There was a nigga, well, not a nigga, well, Japanese nigga, to be specific, because I don't want to assume that he's like a nigga like I'm a nigga. There was a Japanese nigga, and he came up with some, I actually did read the history of this shit. He came up with some like fighting game, and it was like you knock motherfuckers off the stage, because usually fighting games is all about like bringing the other dude health to zero. But his idea was a fighting game about knocking the person off the stage, kind of like some sumo type shit. And you know, I think he like submitted it to Nintendo, and he used like cause he was just making like a test model of the game. He used like Nintendo characters and shit like that. And then the Nintendo niggas, they actually loved that shit. And that nigga Sakurai, he ended up making Smash Bros. And it was like a crossover of all the Nintendo shit. And now it is one of the best video games of mankind. And that nigga pulled that shit out the gutter.
Yeah, 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 yeah.